হ্যালো এভরিওয়ান, সবাইকে স্বাগত জানাচ্ছি সিলেট অনলাইন স্কুলের পক্ষ থেকে। আমরা সবাই জানি আমাদের বর্তমান প্রেক্ষাপট এবং আমাদের ছাত্রছাত্রীদের যেন ক্ষতি না হয় সেই ক্ষতি পুষিয়ে নিতে আজকে আমাদের এই ক্ষুদ্র প্রয়াস। আমি আনোয়ার হোসেন, সহকারী শিক্ষক, জৈন্তাপুর সরকারি উচ্চ বিদ্যালয়। সুপ্রিয় শিক্ষার্থী, let's start our today's class. Today I will talk with you about sentences and its classification or types. So what is sentence? We know sentence that a group of words that gives a complete sense, it calls sentence. For example, they play football. There is a complete sentence. And according to function, there are 5 types of sentences. And what are they? Number 1, assertive sentence. Assertive sentence or narrative sentence or descriptive sentence. And we use this sentence to narrate, to describe something. He eats rice, he plays football, something we can say like this. And it has 2 types, affirmative and negative. What is affirmative sentence? That when we confess, that is he eats rice, that is an affirmative sentence. When I say he doesn't eat rice, that is a negative sentence. And then we have interrogative sentence. We use this to make questions, to know something, or to ask questions. And there are 2 ways to make questions. What are they? First of all, using to be verb or auxiliary verb, you can make questions. For example, do you like poetry? Or we can make another way, there is another way to make questions, that is using W's question or how. Who are you? How old are you? We can use it to make questions. And then imperative sentence. What is imperative sentence? Imperative sentence that we use to make request, to make order. We use imperative sentence. For example, do the work. Don't make noise. We can say like this. Dear students, imperative sentence, you will see that starts with the base form of the verb, that is called imperative sentence. Do or don't. Always you have to start with that. And there is another way to make question, that is we can use let, L-E-T, let. Let him do the work. Let them come. You can use it. And then we have optative sentence. Optative sentence that we use to wish or pray. For example, you may say, may you live long, may you do well in exam. So this is the example of optative sentence. And lastly, we have exclamatory sentence. What is exclamatory sentence? We use this type of sentences to express our emotions, sudden feelings. Whenever we say hooray, bravo, we have on the match, we use it to express our sudden feelings. So dear students, there are 5 types of sentences according to function, and you have to be clear about that. Don't make confused. Now we have, dear students, according to structure, there are 3 types of sentences. And what are they? Number 1, simple sentence. Number 2, complex sentence. And number 3, compound sentence. Let's move. What is simple sentence? Simple sentence is a sentence that has a subject and a finite verb. For example, he is a good boy. Listen, there is a subject and there is a verb, a finite verb. One thing you have to keep in mind, there might have 1 or more non-finite verb in simple sentence. And there are some indicators through which you can easily identify what is simple sentences. And what are they? First of all, to or in order to, with a view to, and in spite of or despite, to to, or verb plus ing, and by plus gerund or without plus gerund. This is the indicators for simple sentence. And then we have complex sentence. Complex sentence. In a complex sentence, you will find a principal or primary or independent clause along with 1 or more or 2 dependent clause. Dear students, have a look. There is a independent clause. So in this sentence, if I say if he came, I would go. So in this sentence, this is dependent clause, and I would go, this is an independent or principal clause. Principal clause, and for that meaning, this sentence is not, this clause is not independent. This is I would go, this is principal clause, and it gives the full meaning. So in complex sentence, you will notice there will be one or more clauses, but one thing is clear, there should be a principal clause, or one clause should be independent and another will dependent. Okay, and there are some indicators also, and what are they? You will find if, since, as, when, who, which, or that, so that, in order that, before, after. Through these indicators, you can easily identify complex sentence. Now, let's move compound sentences. So, what is compound sentences? So, there must have one or two more independent clauses. That is, the clauses should be principal, should be independent, not dependent. So, have a look. He tried hard, but he did not do well in exams. So here in this sentence, we will find two independent clauses. That is, he tried hard. Sentence is complete, but he did not do well. That is another clause. It also gives full meaning. So in compound sentences, you will find one or two more independent clauses. So that is the structure of compound sentence. And here you have some indicators also. And what are they? You will find, when you will find these indicators in the sentence, you can easily identify compound sentence. And they are and, or, but, though, not only, dot, but also, either, dot, or, either, or, neither, nor. So these are the indicators for compound sentences. Dear students, so let's practice at home and stay safe, stay connected.